In the heart of the vast savanna, Ajayi faced his greatest challenge yet, to find the heart of the savanna, a magical artifact that could save his village. Alongside his loyal animal friends, he braved treacherous forests and overcame mysterious trials. With every step, Ajayi's bravery grew, guided by the wisdom of ancient guardians. Finally, at a moment of peril, he discovered a secret that changed everything, proving that courage and kindness can truly make a difference in the world. Once upon a time, in the heart of the vast savanna, in the village of Marala, there lived a curious boy named Ajayi. Ajayi loved exploring the wonders of the African landscape, from the golden grasslands to the thick jungles. One day, while wandering near the edge of the village, he stumbled upon an ancient baobab tree. This tree was unlike any other he had seen, with roots that seemed to touch the sky and a trunk so wide that it could hide an entire family. Ajayi had heard stories from the elders about a magical baobab tree that could grant wishes, but he never believed them. With his heart racing with excitement and curiosity, he decided to get closer. As he approached, he noticed a small, glowing door at the base of the tree. Hesitant but driven by curiosity, Ajayi knocked on the door. To his amazement, the door slowly creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling down into the heart of the tree. Gathering his courage, Ajayi stepped inside. The air was cool, and the walls of the tree glowed softly, illuminating his path. As he descended, he could hear faint whispers, almost like a song. At the bottom of the stairs, Ajayi found himself in a large chamber filled with strange, glowing plants and creatures. In the center of the chamber stood a wise old tortoise named Bobo, who wore a crown made of golden leaves. Bobo was the guardian of the magical baobab tree. "Welcome, young one," Bobo said in a deep, soothing voice. "I am Bobo, the guardian of this tree. You are the first in many years to find the door and venture inside." Ajayi bowed respectfully and introduced himself. "My name is Ajayi. I didn't mean to intrude, but I've always been curious about this tree." Bobo chuckled. "Curiosity is a wonderful thing, Ajayi. It leads to great adventures. Since you have found your way here, I will grant you a single wish. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility." Ajayi thought hard. He had so many things he wanted to wish for, but he remembered his village and how they often struggled during the dry season. "I wish for my village to always have enough water, even during the dry seasons," he said. Bobo nodded and raised his wise, old eyes. "A noble wish, indeed. It shall be granted." With a wave of his ancient paw, the chamber began to glow even brighter. "But there is one condition. To maintain this gift, you must protect the balance of nature and ensure that the land is always respected." Ajayi agreed eagerly. "I promise, Bobo. I will do everything I can to protect the land and nature." With that, Ajayi was led back to the staircase by Bobo. As he climbed back up, he felt a sense of purpose and responsibility. When he emerged from the tree, the sun was setting, casting a golden glow over the savanna. Ajayi rushed back to his village and shared his adventure with the elders. At first, they were skeptical, but soon, they noticed a change. A hidden spring near the village started flowing with fresh, clean water, even during the driest months. The village of Marala flourished, and everyone knew it was thanks to Ajayi's wish and his promise to protect nature. Ajayi's adventures didn't end there. He continued to explore, learning more about the land and its secrets, always guided by the wisdom of Bobo and the magic of the ancient baobab tree. The villagers often gathered around the fire at night, eager to hear Ajayi's tales of wonder and bravery. As time passed, Ajayi grew older and wiser. His bond with nature deepened, and he became known throughout Marala as the village's protector. But little did Ajayi know, his greatest adventure was yet to come. One day, while exploring a distant part of the savannah, he discovered something even more extraordinary. Ajayi had ventured further than he ever had before, driven by a strange feeling that something remarkable awaited him. He walked for days, the sun beating down on him during the day and the stars guiding him at night. He encountered herds of elephants, towering giraffes, and flocks of colorful birds, each encounter filling him with awe. On the fourth day of his journey, Ajayi stumbled upon a hidden valley surrounded by high cliffs. At the center of the valley was a massive, crystal-clear lake that shimmered under the sunlight. It was unlike any place he had ever seen. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers, and the sound of flowing water created a soothing melody. Ajayi approached the lake and noticed a small island at its center. On the island stood another ancient tree, similar to the Baobab in his village, but this one was even more majestic. Its branches were adorned with glowing fruits, and its leaves sparkled like emeralds. As he stood in awe, a gentle voice called out to him. "Welcome, Ajayi. I have been expecting you." Startled, Ajayi looked around and saw a graceful gazelle standing at the water's edge. Her eyes were kind and wise, and her coat shimmered in the sunlight. "Who are you?" Ajayi asked, amazed. "I am Lila, the guardian of this valley," the gazelle replied. "You have been chosen to embark on a new journey, one that will test your courage and wisdom." Ajayi felt a surge of excitement and curiosity. "What journey?" Lila smiled. "Beyond this valley lies the forbidden forest, a place of great mystery and danger. It is said that deep within the forest lies the heart of the savannah, a powerful artifact that holds the essence of life itself. Many have tried to find it, but none have succeeded." Ajayi's eyes widened. "The heart of the savannah. What does it do?" "It is said that the heart has the power to heal the land, bring prosperity to the villages, and protect nature from harm," Lila explained. "But it can only be found by someone pure of heart and strong of spirit." Determined, Ajayi nodded. "I will find the heart and bring it back to protect our land." Lila bowed her head. "Very well, Ajayi. But remember, the journey will be perilous. You must trust in yourself and the wisdom you have gained." Ajayi thanked Lila and set off toward the forbidden forest. The path was rugged and overgrown, with thorny bushes and tangled vines blocking his way. But Ajayi pressed on, determined to fulfill his mission. As he ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew thick with an eerie silence. The trees towered above him, their branches forming a dense canopy that blocked out the sunlight. Shadows danced around him, and the forest seemed to whisper secrets in his ear. Ajayi's heart pounded as he navigated the treacherous terrain. He encountered strange creatures with glowing eyes and heard the distant howls of unseen animals. Despite the fear that gripped him, he pressed on, guided by his determination and the promise he had made to Bobo. One night, as Ajayi rested by a small stream, he was approached by a group of monkeys. Their leader, a wise old monkey named Timo, spoke to Ajayi. "Traveler, what brings you to the forbidden forest?" Timo asked. Ajayi explained his quest to find the heart of the savannah. Timo nodded thoughtfully. "The heart is a powerful artifact, indeed. But it is guarded by the spirit of the forest, a formidable protector who will test your worthiness." "I am ready," Ajayi said with determination. Timo smiled. Very well. Follow us, and we will guide you to the spirit. The monkeys led Ajayi through the dense forest, swinging from tree to tree with agility and grace. They brought him to a clearing where a massive tree stood, its bark glowing with an otherworldly light. At the base of the tree sat the spirit of the forest, a majestic lion with a mane that shimmered like gold. The lion's eyes glowed with ancient wisdom as he regarded Ajayi. "You have come seeking the heart of the savannah," the lion said in a deep, resonant voice. "But to obtain it, you must prove your worthiness. You must pass 3 tests that will challenge your courage, wisdom, and compassion." Ajayi nodded, his heart pounding with anticipation. "I am ready." The lion's eyes gleamed with approval. "Very well. Your first test is a test of courage. You must retrieve a golden feather from the nest of the giant eagle that resides atop the highest peak in the forest. But beware, for the eagle is fierce and protective of its nest." With a determined heart, Ajayi set off toward the peak. The climb was steep and treacherous, with loose rocks and narrow ledges. As he neared the top, he heard the powerful screech of the giant eagle. The bird's wingspan was immense, and its talons were sharp as daggers. Ajayi took a deep breath and approached the nest. The eagle swooped down, its piercing eyes fixed on him. Ajayi stood his ground, his heart pounding in his chest. "I mean you no harm," he called out. "I seek only a single feather to prove my courage." The eagle regarded him for a moment before landing beside him. It ruffled its feathers, and a single golden feather fell to the ground. Ajayi picked it up, his heart swelling with gratitude. "Thank you," he said, bowing to the eagle. With the feather in hand, Ajayi made his way back to the lion. The spirit of the forest nodded approvingly. "You have passed the first test. Your courage is commendable. Now, for your second test, you must solve the riddle of the ancient tree to prove your wisdom." The lion led Ajayi to an ancient tree with gnarled branches and a trunk covered in intricate carvings. The tree spoke in a voice as old as time. "I am tall when I am young, and short when I am old. What am I?" Ajayi thought hard, recalling the stories and lessons he had learned. After a moment, he smiled. "A candle. It stands tall when lit, and grows shorter as it burns." The tree's branches swayed in approval. "You are wise beyond your years, young one." The lion smiled. "You have passed the second test. Now, for the final test, you must show compassion. Deep within the forest lies a wounded deer. You must heal it and bring it back to safety." Ajayi followed the lion's directions to a hidden glade where a deer lay injured, its leg caught in a trap. Ajayi's heart ached for the creature, and he approached it slowly, speaking in soothing tones. He carefully freed the deer's leg and tended to its wounds with herbs and water from a nearby stream. The deer, now able to stand, looked at Ajayi with grateful eyes. Ajayi gently guided the deer back to the clearing where the lion waited. The spirit of the forest nodded, his eyes filled with pride. "You have shown great compassion, Ajayi. You have passed all 3 tests." With a mighty roar, the lion revealed a hidden path that led to the heart of the savannah. Ajayi followed the path, his heart pounding with excitement. At the end of the path, he found a glowing orb pulsating with vibrant energy. This was the heart of the savannah. Ajayi carefully took the heart in his hands, feeling its warmth and power. As he did, the forest around him seemed to come alive with color and life. He knew that with this artifact, he could bring prosperity and protection to his village and the entire Savanna. With the heart in his possession, Ajayi made his way back to Mariola. The journey was long, but his spirit was strong. When he finally arrived, the villagers gathered around, eager to hear of his adventures. Ajayi raised the heart of the Savanna high above his head. With this, our land will flourish, and our people will thrive. I promise to protect nature and ensure that the balance is maintained. The villagers cheered, and from that day forward, Mariola became a place of abundance and harmony. Ajayi's courage, wisdom, and compassion had not only saved his village but had also inspired others to respect and cherish the land. Ajayi continued to explore, always seeking new adventures and ways to protect the Savanna. His bond with nature and the magical Baobab tree grew stronger, and he never forgot the lessons he had learned from Bobo, Lila, and the spirit of the forest. But little did Ajayi know, there were still many mysteries and challenges awaiting him. His journey was far from over, and the Savanna still held secrets that only the brave and pure of heart could uncover. What other challenges and tests will Ajayi face as he continues his journey? What deeper connection does Ajayi have with the magical Baobab trees and the guardians like Bobo and Lila? Will Ajayi encounter allies or adversaries on his quest for the heart of the Savanna? How will possessing the heart of the Savanna affect Ajayi and his responsibilities to protect nature? We will find out in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this story, give it a thumbs up, comment and share. Thank you and God bless you. To be continued.